Good day, sir. I'm the Cadet Jerome Sabliano, and today I'm going to discuss about the different tactics and data acquisition and planning the voyage. So the different tactics and data acquisition and planning the voyage are the meteorological conditions. Second is the daylight critical points. Third, additional personnel. Fourth, briefing procedure. Fifth is the compliance to fatigue and stress policy. And lastly, the checklist-based preparation. So what is meteorological condition? Meteorological condition is the navigation and the selection of navigational route in view of meteorological factors and control of the vessel in heavy weather and safe navigation aimed at the protection of human lives, ship and cargo and heavy weather. So daylight critical points is the estimated time of arrival at critical points for tide. And daytime versus nighttime passing of danger. And additional personnel is the master discretion. And also briefing procedure during I before having the passage plan. And compliance to fatigue and stress policies, safer fatigue. So the importance of good night's sleep. So over time, the fatigue has a severe wearing effect on human body, which can lead to a long-term physical and mental issues. It also a question of whether a shape or working environment is sufficiently good to in, entice the crewman to come back after his short time. So the industry continues to face a significant challenge in retaining experienced crew and making the job an attractive long-term career option. Experienced seafarers are invaluable to the safe operation of vessel and to profitable enterprise they are engaged in. So an accident will happen and if crew do not have sufficient rest and sleep. So grounding of cargo vessels south of Grace, where the master believed he was sufficiently well rested but nevertheless fell asleep in the chair next to the chart table. In such position, the bosun could not see the master was asleep. So the vessel on autopilot with the dead man alarm turned off. So subsequently grounded at speed, causing severe damage. Accident will happen if crew do not have a sufficient rest. So this is the second example. So a chief engineer who have been working extensively on main engine repairs without good rest for almost 2 days began to undertake maintenance on vessel's thermal oil system. He hurried to dangerous task of cleaning out the system of waste material, leading to a significant engine room fire which ultimately lead to his own death as well as further casualty on board. So a crewman on board a ship passing the Liberian Peninsula suffered a physiological breakdown and had a misadventure that led to him perishing in the sea. Investigation revealed that the seafarer had severs have served 7 months without a break on the ship and had joined her without leave immediately after his previous ship service ended. So in the regulations for hours of work and rest, so pursuant to the Maritime Labor Convention (MLC) 2006, which came into the force on 20 August 2013, the standard for maximum hours of work and the minimum hours of rest. So first is no more than 14 hours in any 24 hours period, and no more than 72 hours in any 7 days period, and at least 10 hours in any 24 hours period, and at least 72 hours in any 7 days period. That's for the regulation hours of work and hours of rest. So what is really needed? So the MLC and STCW discussed the issue in terms of hours of work and hours of rest. But the rest does not mean that the same as sleep. So studies have shown that it's not merely rest that the human body requires, but the key is sleep. And again, it is not just any form of sleep over a period of time that counts. The Zephyr, the Zephyr, like everyone else, needs proper continuously and uninterrupted sleep for 7 to 8 hours in order to properly rested. And being off work for 2 hours, but not taking or being given the opportunity to enjoy a sound and uninterrupted period of sleep will still see a build up of fatigue over time, which ultimately can lead to serious consequences. So that's all. Thank you.